Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. VYC Men, with thanks to our fantastic friends at Moulton, and it is finals time. We're here.
Oh, there's more.
Finally,
Rob's finished.
There's more.
I'm done.
Yes, you're done. Thank
Rob's
God
out.
for that. Let's race through the results because we want to have a fair chat about the finals coming up.
Yep.
Hawthorn 61 went down to Dandenong 74. Gabe Hadley 23 points. Jake Bianco had 13 for Hawthorn. Run of the mill. Anything to see?
No, Riley and still nice and comfortable.
Riley played the following day though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Had a big game. Sandringham 80 defeated Ringwood 78. Good game. Sandy just cement their finals berth. Matty Burke, we've said this before.
Yeah.
When Burkey plays well, Sandy play well. 18 points in that one. Michael Soldy 17 and 11 in good touch at the moment. Ringwood have made the finals as well, so I don't know that they'll be overly concerned about that.
No, I don't think so. Sandy were up by 12 going into the last, and it got tighter and tighter and tighter. Young Mitchie Adams had a couple of big threes with like a minute to go to tighten it up. Russ Lee would have gone from open cheeks to tight to open to he would have been panicking and thinking, geez, we're in here, and then
Cheeks?
yeah, he
Right,
couldn't have pushed
okay.
the pin up there, I don't
Alright,
think,
good.
for him in the
Okay.
last couple of minutes. And then they lost on the buzzer.
Right, okay.
So that would have been a ripper game to be at, but I don't think Ringwood would be too concerned.
Just using a little bit of vernacular that I'm not in tune with, but anyway, that's all right. I just thought you were
Sorry,
a bloody
I'm drunk.
voodoo doctor or something with pins and all that sort of stuff. Diamond Valley 70 went down to Blackburn 78. Seb Lemonardo is a very good player, 27 and 11. Dylan Dunstan had 26 in that one for DV. Blackburn get the job done, and they've still got Where the Hell is to come back in. Is Where the Hell coming back in this week?
Well, that's the big question. Where the hell is he? And
Well, where the hell is he?
know everything.
I actually
You're his
don't-
best mate.
I-
Where the
I know,
hell is
I
he?
know, I am. I'm very close with Jake and the boys at Blackburn. But
Is that his name, Jake?
Who?
Who? Yeah.
they're keeping it
We just call him Fitty.
pretty tight-lipped. So, well, you blokes do, don't you? Because you caught him firsthand. But yeah, not sure.
He only scored 50 once this season. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. That's why we call
Vividly.
him Fitty.
Yeah.
He's got to be back in this week.
Speaking
Not
of
sure.
tight sphincters.
Unsure.
If his thumb's still, just cut it off. He's got another one.
In good news, Epperson was back. So
Very good news.
Off the bench,
that's two
wasn't
of
it?
the
I
three.
think.
Yeah, no,
as well.
they're lining up. They're ready to roll. Nunawading 65 went down to Eltham 69. Lippy Lipinski had 29 and 17, as he does. Is that Jays? That's supposed to be Jake.
No, I'm pretty sure it's meant to be Jays.
Jays. That's
Yeah.
his name. Jaze.
Yeah, so you
Is that right?
Jace? It's probably like that. Jace Morris.
Well, how would you pronounce? That's the first time I've seen that in
I'd
front of
pronounce
me.
it.
How would you pronounce
I'd
it?
pronounce it Haze, but
Haze. We've just had 7 different pronunciations
that's
on
it.
his name.
Haze Morris.
That's his name, Haze.
What do you reckon the chances are that there's a Haze Morris?
Maybe in Colombia, but probably not Melbourne.
Well, what's the bet? His name is Jason, and he's just shortened it.
So Eltham nearly threw this one away.
Anyway,
Let's get back to the basketball.
Eltham actually solidified their spot in the finals with the win over Nunawading on Saturday night.
JM had 22, by the way.
Yeah.
He had 22 in that game.
Oh, JM were up 2 now.
Yeah, no, Eltham did cement their position, and maybe they took a step back on Sunday. We'll get to that in a moment. Melbourne 100 defeated Knox 74. Huey Baxter had 25 and 13 for the
I want
Tigs.
to raise my finger.
Darcy Parkinson had 18 for Knox. Anything to say? Any news
Melbourne
on that?
just flexing their muscle now. They're I told you Melbourne will come right at the right time, and that's what they did here. Shot at almost 60%.
Wow.
And over Knox. The only thing out of this game, I reckon, really probably shows us Knox only suited up 8-9 players for the game. You go back Knox the last couple of years, they had 15 guys waiting to get into the youth team, and then
Mate,
try and step up.
Robbie Baldwin, when he had the youth women, it was made famous one year. He had a team photo. There was 30 players in it.
Yeah.
30 in the team photo.
I don't know about the women's because we're on men, but I think from Knox's point of view, I think hopefully that's not an issue. But I hope Knox, they're a good club obviously of the league and everything else, and I think hopefully over the next few years they need to fix something. to make sure that doesn't continue.
Waverley 72 went down to McKinnon 77. Geez, McKinnon's had a good end of the season. Dan Kinkella 21 and 12. Maximilian Cody, I'm allowed to call him that, you're not. Cody had 28 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
They actually finished with a 4-game win streak.
Wow.
They also won on Sunday, which we'll touch on later.
And I maintain if they had have won all their games that they
Yeah.
lost by 7 points or less,
Yeah.
they'd be in the top couple.
would have been nice.
And there are again, without putting them down too much, because they beat us and they looked really good. They're a bit of a one-player team, and next year they're going to need to fix that a little bit. So
Yeah.
Maxi's playing 40 minutes a game at the moment, literally for every game, and that's how they've managed to get some wins. With him going, I'm pretty sure he signed, didn't he?
Yeah, he's off to
So
college.
with him going, I probably would have preferred for a team who's only on 7 for the year to probably get some time and minutes and floor into some of the younger guys to give them a chance. Even if it's 10 minutes a game, 5 minutes a game, just to give them that opening. But they didn't do it, and they got 4 wins at the end. And
Well, they've got pre-season to do that.
yeah,
In all
still,
honesty.
yeah, but pre-season
Get on the training
isn't
track.
against
Get on the training
teams that they're going to play. It isn't, it's not that experience. It's a totally different setup.
Okay. What were you going to say about it, Steve?
I already made my
Okay, all right, fair
comment. To be honest, I thought it was a bit more than a one-player team. I thought it was a bit harsh. But
Yeah, a bit harsh.
It's close, but there was a couple of guys that stood up.
So it's not that
There
hard.
was a couple of guys that stood up.
Mate, I've seen some garbage trucks reverse, but never as quick as
They
that.
had Kaplanjian and Jordan Gear
You
step up
just
at different
went,
parts
mate.
of the season.
So
I said
Gear
it was
stepped up on the second
I said
game
it was
of the
close,
weekend, yeah.
meaning they had maybe one, maybe two guys that could step up around him, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Max was the spotlight.
Jeez, he went backwards quick then.
Oh,
Eltham 59 went down to Sherbrooke 69. Josh Dow 28 and 11. Sam Whelan had 15 points for Eltham. Thankfully for the Wildcats, they'd already booked a place in the finals because didn't expect this one. Sherbrooke actually stood up and did something.
Yeah,
Did you
look,
get the wooden spoon or not?
no.
You survived.
We survived.
With that win.
Yeah.
With that win.
Yeah.
What did you have to give Eltham?
We had to give Julian a punch in the knee. But look, Julian didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't play.
I was saying earlier to somebody who's not very important, he's just another Jeffers, that we actually felt comfortable in that game anyway. I mean, Josh Dow was, he said, and at basically the start of the game, we're winning this and I'll make sure we win it. And he just went out there like an animal. He was penetrating, he was dishing, he had a ripper game.
Did you guys make the finals?
No, we missed finals,
All right, let's move on,
unfortunately.
shall we?
But it was a really good game, and it was my last bloody game, so I'll talk about
Done.
it as long as I want.
Done.
All right, sit back.
Done.
Um,
Notice how you said sit back just as I'd already
Oh, no.
started going. As
See?
I'd already started
I'd
going.
scared him already.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
taken a whole season.
so
He's
you're
already
done.
shit scared of me.
You're done.
Ooh.
You're done. You're finished.
I am no longer the youth coach for Sherbrooke.
Man,
Correct.
I was wondering why they had a late night up there on Sunday night. Now I know. Blackburn 60. So what are you going to do?
I've actually taken over the Victorian pole dancing coach.
Oh, I can imagine that too.
It's an all male team, so we're not expecting a lot. But we'll
It's
see.
an all-male team consisting of one.
There'd be a big rise in that. Too.
I am a playing coach.
Blackburn 69 went down to Bulleen 80. Tommy Williams had 24 for Blackburn. Cheyenne Mabubi had 17 and 5 for Bulleen. Bulleen's the team, by the way, that this guy doesn't rate. Thinks they will not go past this week. He says they will not go past this week.
Yeah, and I still stand by that.
Okay, we're going to get to finals in a moment.
But again, just to go back
That's
on
for
the
top spot, by
Blackburn
the way.
side of
That's
it,
for top
that
spot.
was for top. And to go back on the Blackburn side, they're the ones that I have said I think have more issues than Bulleen did with that, again, relying too much on Jake. And they'll struggle. They had massive turnovers in this game, which is where they lost. Really poor foul shooting, and I think maybe a little bit of panic. But yeah, we'll get to finals in a minute.
Keilor 79 defeated DV 65. Matty Spencer 15 for the Thunder. Keenan Gorski had 15 for DV. Any news there, Steve?
DV sat a few of
Everybody.
their stars.
All four
being,
starters.
Being starters.
Yeah.
So got to get some run into a few other guys, so it was good in the tune-up to the playoffs.
Which is perfect. Exactly what you should be doing.
Dandenong 90 defeated Waverley 62. Riley Wood came back in 25. Tim Leasting had 15 points for Waverley. Dandenong just cruised to a 28.
Yeah, and I think Dandenong's only issue now is probably their guard spot. I think that was the best spot they've had, the best team they've had on the floor for a while, instead of jumping them around through Siebel and that sort of thing. And I think the only one they probably miss on is at the moment is Jack Perry. I think he may struggle a little bit against the best guards there as their starter, but with Gabe, Riley, JJ, Johnny, all those guys coming together, they make other people play better anyway.
Yeah, we wish JJ and Johnny well. McKinnon 92 defeated Nunawading 82. Max and Mill had 33 and 7 assists. Andrew Casson 20 and 9. Good win, McKinnon. Finished off the season well. We mentioned it before. And finally, Kilsyth 91 defeated Hawthorn 88. Tommy Pryor had 21 for the Magic. Mitch Dillman's 25 for Kilsyth. Here we go. Final ladders. This is how they finished up.
Terrell Conference, Dandenong 18 and 4, Melbourne 14 and 8, Ringwood 12 and 10, Eltham 11 and 11.
Top 4.
Is he enunciated that?
Done. Top 4. Did that very well. This is who's missed out though.
Interesting. Knox by a game, Nunawading by 2 games, then McKinnon 7 and 15, Sherbrooke 6 and 16.
And Sherbrooke, by the way, because their coach pulled his finger out in the last game, have avoided relegation.
That's correct.
Avoided.
Because
that was our goal all season, to finish last but not be relegated.
Right, we've done well there.
So in the end, we've had a win.
Yeah, tick.
Watson Conference, Bulleen 18 and 4, Blackburn 17 and 5, Diamond Valley 15 and 7, and Sandringham 11 and 11.
The weaker of the two conferences, according to the man on my left.
That's the only thing I've had wrong, by the way, Sandy and Kilsyth. I thought Kilsyth would have got up and played that spot.
Okay.
Kilsyth a game back, then Waverley 7 and 15, Hawthorn 6 and 16, Keilor 5 and 17.
Thunder go down to Youth League 1 men next season. Down. Here we go. Quarterfinals. Win, you go through. Lose, go and spend some time in Bali. Dandenong and Sandy. It is officially the Dandy Sandy Cup for a quarterfinal. Anyone here prepared to go for Sandringham?
No.
In this room?
No.
I doubt it.
Right, okay. All right, so everyone's going for Dandenong. Margin?
15.
8.
I'm going to go, I was going to say 15. I'll go 14. There we go.
I'd like to say great minds think alike.
Yeah, but there's only one of us. Melbourne take on Diamond Valley.
No, Melbourne. Again, comfortable. I think this will be a 10 to 15 point game.
Very similar win-loss for the season, by the way.
Melbourne.
I think Melbourne...
Very similar win-loss in different divisions.
Yeah, no, I know that. I think Melbourne will get the win by about 10 at home. Blackburn take on Ringwood.
Oh, we know who I'm going to pick.
Well, Ringwood, because you don't rate the other conference.
No, I do rate it. I just don't think they're as good as this one.
So you don't think Blackburn, after the season that they've had, will get up in this game?
Yep.
Steve-O?
I think Blackburn will win. They won 5 more games than Ringwood in the end.
So
in the Watson.
Yeah.
So Eppo's back?
Yep.
Eppo's back. Where the hell,
Unsure.
thumbs or no thumbs, will be playing?
Okay.
He might do a Daniel Chick.
He'll be playing, mate.
He might just whip it off.
Just saw one down. He'll be playing. I'm going Blackburn. I just think you've totally disrespected them. Blackburn for me. Bulleen take on Eltham.
I don't Blackburn. And Bulleen I don't either. You guys know that. Stuff them.
Bulleen 18 and 4 for the season. Eltham 11 and 11.
Yep.
Eltham by how much?
Eltham by 4.
Steve-O?
Look, I think Bulleen win, but certainly
him and Greaves,
certainly a danger game because Eltham probably aren't the team you want to come up against in the first round of finals. You get past them, you're pretty confident.
You said out of the 4 games this weekend, there's nothing more certain than Bulleen getting the win. That's what you said.
You need to talk more honestly on camera, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
None of this off-camera stuff.
Nothing more certain. You said Greavesy got the job done.
You have a crack at me about picking the 4 out of Terrell, and then you sit here on camera.
And we put enough pressure.
The great thing is that the 8 people watching this know that I
8.
didn't
We've
say
gone
that.
up a couple.
It's gone up.
Bloody hell!
Right?
When did that happen?
They knew that. They
When
knew
did that
I
happen?
did not say that.
I'm going.
If those other 6 could hang around.
I'm going. Yeah, that's right. I'm going Bulleen because I have rated them all season, so I'm going to stick. I'm going to stick with the 4 home teams. To
you
get
guys
up
going to this match?
weekend?
Are you going?
Some of us have got a coach
Possibly.
this week, mate.
Possibly.
Some of
I
us.
could probably fill in for you then. I've got a bit of time.
Have a great week. Good luck to the 8 teams that are through the finals. It'll be reduced to 4, and we'll be back to talk about it next week on Big V TV.